Alright, we're all good to go. What's up guys, Black Ninja 797 here. Welcome back to the live stream. I hope you guys are well. I see that Jake is already tuned in here. And I also see that Zion is here as well. What's up guys? Zion says, hi my G, how are you today? Oh wait, I forgot something. I'm doing really well, my friend. Thank you for asking and thank you for tuning in. If you forgot something, no worries. We will be starting basically any second now. You shouldn't have to worry about missing anything. Oh, hey! Hey, thanks, G! Yo, shout out to Banana Cake for the sub to the channel. Thanks, homie. Yo, Banana Cake, you're not only a G, you're a GG. Yo, here, I got something for you. I think you lost this, man. Here, King. You dropped your crown. Thank you, Banana Cake. Thank you, Zion. I greatly appreciate you. That's a great way to start off the stream. Hey, what's up, Tristan? It's good to see you. Welcome back to the live stream, my friends. Thank you, guys. I appreciate both Tristan and Banana Cake for checking out the today's stream alongside Jake. So shout out to all three of you. Shout out to Jake, shout out to Tristan, and shout out to Zion for all tuning in here today. I greatly appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And I will give you the memes. But, yeah, I also just want to mention, guys, really quickly, just before we proceed any further, I just want to let you guys know is that if my voice does sound a little bit scratchy or rough, that's just because I got back from a concert last night and I used the shit out of my voice. But I am still going to stream and I am still posting videos. In fact, I just uploaded the second video. So if you guys want to, you can check that out after the stream. So yeah, I got my 2 videos up for the day, and then I got my stream. So that's the 3 pieces of content that you guys should be getting every day. So just want to let you guys know once again. But, yeah, we're having a good day. We're playing some Ghost of Tsushima. We are going to be playing here for roughly about 3 hours of good time. So, especially for anyone that's on a different time zone, you should be able to be with us. How was the concert? Fan-freaking-tastic. I got to see Kiss, which was an old band from back in the 70s, 80s, and especially the 90s that my dad and, like, you know, his brothers were growing up with. And they're still touring. This is actually their last tour. They were in... you know, Ohio, which is next to Michigan. So we went over to a state to see them, and it was their last tour, and the closest they'll be to my state. So this was the last chance I got, and so I got to see him. It was really, really fun. I had for a lot of fun. Gene Simmons is in the band, right? Yeah, that's the main face, or the demon tongue wiggler guy that you know. He's the one that breathes the fire. It was actually his birthday yesterday, which was pretty cool. We all got to sing happy birthday to him, and I got a video of it. I didn't really vlog it. I just mostly had for fun. Paul is the one also the guitar, and he's also really, really cool. The whole band was a lot of fun in general. They really lived up to their performance. By the way, guys, I also want to say is that according to the title of the video, title of the stream too as well, probably, I just want to let you guys know when it comes to Ghost, I finally did something that I should have done a long time ago, which is upgrading Jin's gear. So you will see that my arrows, my other arrows, my poison darts, hallucination darts, wind chimes, everything is now finally upgraded because I finally got a chance. I found a method on YouTube that allowed me to grind bear and like pigs so that way I can get predator hides, and now Jin's finally maxed out on his weapons. I also recently did all the crickets and I got all the flute songs, which was sweet. And then I've been also upgrading the charms recently because I went back and did the foxes. I got 41 out of 49, and I got for crickets 20 out of 20. I went back actually because apparently if you go to the map, if you zoom out far enough, you can go back to the old maps. So you are not stuck on Iki Island. You can actually go back. I know this because when I was trying to upgrade these things, it said, hey, you want to go to your closest toolsmith guy? And I was like, sure. And it gave me the option to go back to the old island. So you're not stuck on Iki, which is good to know. So I went back and I just did a lot of the old stuff that I pretty much just missed. Now, I know that some stuff carried over, like they got duplicates of old stuff on Iki Island. Because I know I finished the hot springs. And I know I finished the lighthouses last time. So there's 2 of each on the new island. And I also did all the shrines too. That was another thing I also did. So I got 1 shrine now that's going to be on Iki that I've yet to discover. Although I don't know necessarily about the gear, the pillars of honor. And there's definitely 4 bamboo strikes. I did all the challenges. There's the archery challenges. I completed the broken tournament, which was the sword duel with the sticks. I need to do the haikus. And then there's one more, the cat and the deer sanctuary. And then I gotta do the helping hand, which is the dude that does the house building. And then I've got to get Jin's father's memories, because apparently there's 5, and I've only done 1. I got to get the banners, the records, Mongol artifacts. I'm planning on getting this all. Maybe some will be on stream, some will be off stream. Really just depends. But I want to try to max out Jin. Why not? I'll max out this game. Why not? Why not? Why not? I got this already maxed out with the new horse upgrade. That was maxed out a long time ago. Exploration is now maxed out. So pretty much everything is on the path of getting this maxed out. So that is the idea here today. I'm gonna max out this game. It might be over a couple of weeks, might be very, very soon, but I am most certainly gonna be getting this done. So yeah, guys, that's probably what we're gonna be doing here today. We're just gonna be just trying to grind, and get this shit done. So we're gonna be exploring some of the areas, and we're just gonna be just trying to get everything done that we have yet to discover. So what we'll do is we will fast travel, my G's. I am indeed a sweat. I have not done something like this in a very, very long time, but Ghost is just one of those games that's like, you know what, fuck it, why not? I like the game enough. It's one of my personal favorite PlayStation games. I think I can give it a title one of my favorite games of all time. It was a slow burn, but it did it. And the DLC is definitely helping. So I was like, fuck it, why not? I'll do it. Cause it's just that the gameplay correlates with it so well, it's like why not? The only game that I have legitimately done this before was, I think it was like New Super Mario Bros. On like the original DS, because I can't think of. I mean, well, Left 4 Dead 2, I'm close. Left 4 Dead 2, I technically need one single achievement, but that's because it's the PC version and it's specific to a certain set of circumstances. But I did technically complete on the 360 version, I guess you could say, air quote, which technically, yeah, I mastered than Left 4 Dead. I can look over really quickly just at my games and just tell you which ones I pretty much have done. I've technically done the early Walking Dead games because that was just literally playing. Let's see. At one point at a time, I have beaten Minecraft. I have beaten Minecraft before. Spread out across separate things, though. What else? And I'm talking predominantly about single-player games. To try to max out on a multiplayer game in its entirety, that's completely different. Although, Left 4 Dead sort of is like that, so I'll count Left 4 Dead. Among Us is so easy that I've technically done that. What else? Give me a second, Chad. I can make it quick. I can take a look through my games and just honestly gotta tell you. Oop, don't drop the PS5 controller. I don't want to break the chat splitter. What games have I done their entirety? It's only a handful of them so far, but I know what I've done. Thank you for the host. I also greatly appreciate you, G's. No, that's really it. It's just basically 4 games. And technically only one of them is multiplayer, air quote, with like Left 4 Dead. But yeah, I've also had a lot of games that I've done a shit ton of stuff in multiplayer in, but technically not where I've done absolutely everything. But I basically have done everything that I can physically, humanly do, because the one thing about modern games is that things are not set in stone anymore, and they can change, even sometimes for the very extreme, which leads me into my next thing I want to talk about, because this is fucking huge if you also have kept up to date with me for a while and you know I love this game. But one of my favorite games of all time, I just tweeted about this, Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in, really, honest to God, in about like a year and a half. I played that game fucking religiously. And when I say religiously, I mean goddamn religiously. Like, I played that every single fucking day for basically 4 years. I didn't always record it, and I didn't always stream, but I promise you, I played the fucking shit out of Overwatch. I can't stress it to you how much I did. You would have to believe me. You just have to take my word for it, or hell, you can even really look at my stats. It was one of the only few games that I was basically considered like the best in the world, because I got top 500 in that game 3 different times in competitive, which for those of you guys that don't know, top 500 is the highest possible fucking competitive rank you can ever get in that game, which basically means that other than technically a few hundred people less than you, because you can get all the way up to number 1, which never really was my concern. Was just getting simply top 500. But basically, like, I was legitimately considered amongst the best in the world like 3 different times in Overwatch. I played it that fucking much. But the thing is, though, is with Overwatch, just recently, they just announced, and I don't know if you guys have kept up to date with this, because I try to stay away from relatively negative topics on the channel, but I will try to keep it less, you know, taboo and more about, like, the philosophical element rather than the actual sheer gravity of the situation. So let's get into this. So I don't know if you guys know this, but just recently, a ongoing 2-year investigation with Activision has just come to fruition to the public, and there is a lawsuit against them at this very moment that is ongoing about them basically sexually harassing and abusing women in the workplace. And it goes into some really horrible things, so trigger warning for those of you guys that may have a bad experience with this, but they basically gone as far as, like, you know, sexually harassing, sending nudes of the women, basically underpaying them, giving them all the shit work, and even as going as far as basically leading one woman to, out of social bullying, to kill herself, which really sucks. But yeah, so essentially there's a lot of bad shit going on with the way that Activision is treating their female employees. And it's gone as far as with Overwatch that one of their characters that's been in the game since 2016, one of the default launch characters, McCree. For those of you guys that don't know, McCree is basically the stereotypical American cowboy slugger dude. He's got a revolver, got a hat. In fact, I actually have McCree's gun, his little revolver. I actually have a replica of McCree's little 6-shooter. I've had this on my wall. I really like McCree, and he's really, really cool to me. But unfortunately, the problem is that McCree is a last name of an Activision employee, because they based off some of the characters off of real life Activision employees, and that said Activision employee that's got the name McCree got tangled up in that lawsuit because of shit that I'm assuming is implied. So because of that very reason, and because of the legal mumbo jumbo, plus also just the moral stigma to that name, they're completely overhauling McCree in his entirety. They are changing his name, they are changing his story, and they're basically gonna completely redo McCree and act as almost as if the old one doesn't exist anymore. And that's just bizarre as fuck. I never thought that I would in my life ever see that. Because sure, there's just like, I mean, for example, like let's something like any other famous entity before in the past. Like now with the internet, like you'll see that word travels fast. So like, you know, sometimes you see these YouTube personalities or even old childhood people you may know, such as Drake Bell, Bill Cosby, Mini Lad. These people that you think are completely innocent end up being these really shitty fucking people. And Overwatch, because the one thing about why I liked Overwatch is because they even said themselves in their tweet about why they're changing things, is they said themselves that they are a community that specifically wants to include everybody and everyone and make them all feel welcome, happy, and loved. And I appreciate that very dearly. And it might be because of the lawsuit. It probably almost is definitely because there's a part of it with the lawsuit. But in general, they are changing McCree just because of what's going on right now. And I never thought in my life I would see that, because, you know, sometimes you can have it where you go as far as, like, let's say maybe you don't air certain things anymore, but because Overwatch is an ongoing title, that means that they have to change it or deal with it. Because not like Overwatch is pushed to the side while Overwatch 2 is coming out. Overwatch is an IP that's constantly getting updates. So as long as Overwatch is still in the face, or new, I guess you could say, in the community, with that ongoing issue, that name is going to bother some people. So to make people feel in the community again, they're going to basically change the character, which unfortunately sucks, because the fictional character McCree is completely fine. It's just the meaning that is now associated with his name and his story. And it just fucking sucks. It's basically like the equivalent of, like, let's say if you were to name your child fucking Hitler. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that have the last names associated with bad people. There's probably people with the last name Hitler. There's probably people with the last name Osama, for like Osama bin Laden. These are just a couple of examples, and like those people might be completely innocent, but because they're tied now to somebody that was a fucking psychopath, or in this case, in McCree's case, is tied to someone that was tied up in a really horrible lawsuit with things I rather would not talk about much longer, they probably have to either, like, they could have done a variety of different options. They could have either ignored it, which would have been bad. They could have censored it, which basically is what they're doing, and that kind of sucks for the community. But I can see how that'd be technically the best approach. Or the third thing is that they just change the meaning, which that you could do, but it's not a guarantee. That one would be the hardest to do, but realistically would be the most realistic for everybody. It's just that the thing is, though, is that it's a very taboo thing. It's not something easily you can just walk away from. So they promise they're not going to name characters after employees anymore. And they're going to change McCree. I don't know if that goes for any of the other characters as well, but I just can't believe they've gone that far. Oh shit, I'm going to die. Damn it. Daddy, I have no money to give you, bitch. You are completely fine, my G. I appreciate your sub nonetheless. It still financially helps me out, and I'm forever grateful. Thank you, Zion. I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna go this way to see if I can get to that question mark easier. But, yeah, dude, so that's just one of the things that I just kind of want to talk about with Overwatch. I even just did a whole entire tweet. And basically, my stance on it is that I completely understand why they're doing it. And I am not really mad. I am just disappointed, as the parent logic goes. It just sucks that this had to happen because of someone being a horrible person, or in this case, multiple people being horrible people, or just in general what's going on. But yeah, like, this is just only off the shit that we see. I can't imagine the shit that we don't see. So this is me wanting to enlighten you guys and give you a rule of thumb to live by once again, is that just appreciate everything you got in life, because you never know what would be taken away from you. I never thought that one of my favorite fictional characters ever would be taken away because of some shit that's ongoing in real life. So, the way I look at it is that I understand why it's changed, and I'll try to embrace the change, but I will forever remember the original McCree, because that was completely innocent. Ninja, do you play much Left 4 Dead 2 versus on PC? I've heard it's quite a toxic community, especially on PC. I used to play it a lot back in the day, and I've been playing it again a lot more recently. So, I was playing Survival from, like, the end of the 360 to recently with the new achievements being added, and I only been playing versus, like, the last 3 months. And it can get toxic at times, but it's not nearly as bad as you're thinking of. Left 4 Dead toxicity is not nearly as bad as like Rainbow or Overwatch, just modern games in general, because Left 4 Dead is so old. Yeah, you get occasionally toxic people, but it's far and few in between. Personally, for me, I don't have it nearly as bad as you may imagine it would be. But yeah, I've been playing it recently. I think it's fine. Rip Mercy 2016 to 2021. I think you meant to say McCree. Yeah, it's MCC, yeah, it's MCCREE for McCree. I can just tell you this, though, is that McCree merchandise is going to be flying through the fucking roof on the internet, because everyone's going to want to embrace McCree. Because even though the name might be different, the original fictional character, in my eyes, is still completely pure. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Zion. No worries.
Wind through a dead tree. Bedrock laid bare to the sun. Till peace comes at last.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't think it was gonna interrupt my haiku.
Sit with me a moment. The strength we need is all around us. Thank you, young master. Huh. A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
By the way, John, what type of computer do I have? What type of computer do you have? I have a variety of different computers. I actually have a desktop, and I also have a PC. So my PC right down here, the one I'm using for my streams, is a iBuy computer. It's got a Intel i9 core processor. It's got modified RAM. I put in new RAM for the default RAM I had. It's Viper RAM. It's 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then it's a 1080-60 NVIDIA graphics card. So it's okay. And then my laptop is, I believe, a what the hell is it called? It's a Windows laptop. I use Windows products, but that's a good PC, man. Thank you, Tristan. I greatly appreciate you, G. Yeah, I'm planning on getting an upgrade sometime soon in the future because I want to be able to get a better computer for streaming for you guys. Because certain games like Back 4 Blood was kind of giving me a hard time, so that way you guys don't have to worry about that in the future. But that will be like a year, maybe a year and a half. My laptop, I honestly can't remember. I just know it's Windows. I want to say that's a... I can't remember the name, and I just don't know and don't want to get it wrong. What the hell is this thing called? It should have a sticker on it or something, hopefully. It's a, I can show you. I don't know if any of you guys would recognize this, but, it's this type of silver color. It's watching the stream right now, so that way I can keep track of everything, but it's like, I don't see a sticker on it, unfortunately. Let me see what I can, let me just type in this PC. It might just pull up its name. I want to see if I can just Google what computer do I have and see if it pops it up. What PC? Wait, what laptop do I have? It sounds like a high question. Let me type in this PC again. Maybe I can find it. Oh, actually, if I go to the control panel, I might be able to look at the specs and then be able to figure it out. That's devices and printers. I honestly, for the love of God, can't remember what I have. It'll probably come to me, though. I promise you that. I do apologize, but I never thought to remember this in comparison to my desktop. The name escapes me at the moment. It'll probably come to later on. I think Back for Blood's main problem was optimization, which should be fixed by release. I do hope so, and it does look like they are willing to fix the game, because of the fact they did have one delay. Because keep in mind, the beta would have been the release if they didn't delay it. So they definitely had the right call, but I hope that the game is finished by the time it does come out in just a few months, because it is coming out right at the October the 12th. So yeah, let's get these question marks that I already have done before, or have yet to do. Alright, BRB in 10, my G. Yeah, you good. You good, my G, my alphabet. Alright, where the hell is this next question mark? Right there? Is it another mission for Helping Hand? Is it? No, that's Helping Hand, but I don't know what the other one is. What the hell's the question mark? Oh, no, it is a Helping Hand. It's the other guy again. So where is he? Helping Hand. Read scroll. A builder's vow. They burned my house, but I refuse to give up. I can rebuild. I set out now for the forest to gather wood for the walls, and then I'm off to the grasslands to hunt and find hides for the roof. I'm sure I can scrounge enough metal from the shipwrecks along the beach. That should be all I need to build a modless home in Slay Hunter's Forest. I.M.O. Taro. Write this as a promise to myself. I will accomplish all this and more. Is that all that really was? Was that all that was there for? Maybe it was just simply just for that message? I'm surprised. Yeah, but I'm going to go over the question marks while I still have a chance. So, yeah, guys, whenever I'm just off stream, I'm kind of just going back to the old island, just doing all the other crap on there that I've yet to do, like to get stronger, like power up Jin. Just that way he'll be even stronger and you know, stuff like that by the time we get to the Eagle boss fight, which I'm presuming is going to be that big badass fight. Kind of like how there was the Khotan Khan fight. Alright, what's up here? Oh, it's the last deer sanctuary. Oh, no, it's Memory of Anguish. Sorry, it's another Memory of Jin's dad. Okay. Memory of Anguish. Alright, let's see how this goes.
I know this battlefield. I tried to forget this place.
Keep in mind, this was Jin's home island, so a lot of memories are here.
Are you well, my lord?
This doesn't feel like victory.
Let me take you to your father.
So, Jin's once again a kid.
Is this how it's supposed to feel, Lord Adachi?
Victories don't have to feel good.
Is Jin burying a kid? Why are you running?
These weren't warriors. They were untrained villagers with rusted...
Enough! I require a private word with my son. Lord Adachi, feed the men and get them drunk. Come here.
Father, what happened today?
These villagers were helping hide the raiders.
We butchered them. All the men in the village.
The samurai ran hot, yes. fools attacked us.
The man I killed.
The man you killed was a criminal. You did well today. Better than I expected.
Father.
We fulfilled our orders from Aljito. Raise your head high. Today, you were a warrior.
If you were here today, Father, would you condone my actions so freely?
These memories, I completely understand why they haunt Jin. These are really not happy memories. He's got a lot of, like, personal demons and shit. Like, I didn't know that that bothered him so much. It's cool, though, to know that he doesn't just let it go, though, that he's actually human. I hope he doesn't get completely traumatized, though, like, with this shit, but it's really, kind of interesting to see this much character development through these like little memories. They really build up Jin well, and it shows that he's not into liking this stuff. He actually really is human. Like, he hates killing people unless he has to. It really shows who he is. What's this? The Bloodstained Shrine. Read the scroll. The first green of spring sickens to black, decaying plague by blood and beast, hunter, rejected death's aller, prepare to duel man's frailty. Is that just for specifically scrolls? Interesting. Huh. And the cool news is, too, is that since Jin is, slightly controlled by us with the dialogue, it does feel like Jin is us. Even the little differences, like being able to choose certain dialogue, it really does make you feel like Jin and much more immersive. I like that a lot. That's another one of the banners. And a bamboo strike. Oh no, it just is a bamboo strike. I thought I could pick that up. Alright. So let's see how the second island, or Iki, is for trying to do these things. So circle, circle, bumper. I can do that. Oh, easy. Okay, circle, circle, 3 bumpers, triangle, triangle. Oh, just a little bit too slow. Alright, I got it. Fair enough. Bam, 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 bam. Really? Oh, I did the triangle 3 times, that's why. So, bam, 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 bam. Oh, I did that slower that time. Alright. 2, 3, 3. 2. Got it. Had to actually look at the controller to get that. Here we got these 2 question marks back here now. where the hell is this new area? Am I near it? I think it's up here, actually. Yeah, it's something over here. It's a haiku area. Okay. Got it. Alright, so let's compose a haiku, shall we? I actually like these. These are kind of beautiful. You can make your own quotes and then get like a headband for it. Reflect on acceptance. Leaves whisper nearby. Good friend lost a grazeling. Or glazlings, I think. What the hell did it say? I don't remember. Vine wilts but lives. That's a good one. Let's see what the others were. Sunsets lead to dawn. While the cat lunges. The vine wilts but lives.
Leaves whisper nearby. A good friend lost to grazing. The vine wilts, but lives.
It's the way he says that, like he gives such meaning to these inanimate objects. I really love. It's really about how you word things. Honestly, if anybody ever wants to be a good speech guy, just know how to word things and have the emotion behind it. Like, those could all be just like factual, just observations, but he makes it where you know exactly what he's talking about when he says those things. And I really do like that. Okay.
Let's go, Cook.
So let's go down to another area, shall we? By the way, chat, if you guys are enjoying what you were seeing so far, please definitely consider dropping a follow. I tremendously appreciate it. I'll let you guys know when I am live streaming next. If you guys want to see anything remotely like this in the future, some Ghost of Tsushima, or maybe even some of the other games I play, also like Minecraft, you know, or hell, I even play random games just off request. So if you guys want to see like Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies, Roblox just for the memes, or even things like Overwatch, maybe potentially, because now that the things are stopping from McCree, maybe I can implement it one more time for just funsies. You know, please definitely consider dropping a follow. I am forever grateful, and it'll let you guys be able to experience the epic moments that we have. Come here, Cage. Loop. I assume this is the deer sanctuary. Right, am I not near it? What am I near exactly? Is it a deer area? No, it's another memory. All right, memory of the for bodying. Yeah, I think that's what it said.
Forces made their initial camp here on the island.
I think it was foreboding, actually.
My lord, father is ready to address the men. You must gather your armor.
Come. Your father wants you to join the men.
They consider themselves the masters of Iki,
Hold that thought.
lords of the sea. I don't smell lords. Do you know what I smell? Rats. Greedy, vicious, disease-ridden rats. And we have found their nest.
I like how these are also interactable, by the way, and not just full-out cutscenes. That definitely is different for sure.
Come here.
Apologies, Father.
Every warrior under your command owes you 5 heads. As for what you owe me, 50 heads each. Anything less, you can swim home. Ready the men. We march for Mount Takenotsuchi.
Father,
You're wearing that armor to battle. Let me have a look in the light.
Is there something wrong with the armor?
The shoulder's loose. One good strike, that's all it takes.
I'm sorry.
A warrior learns from his mistakes, or he's buried by them. But you won't die today. Remember your training. Never leave my side.
You wish I hadn't come.
You're here now. Pay attention. Sharpen your skills. Make your father proud.
Did I make you proud, Father?
These really are not happy memories that Jin has with his dad, but it only was his dad. I don't necessarily know what eats at him more, the guilt of the fact that he didn't really try to save his dad from dying, or the fact that his experiences with his dad was more rather him being like a warrior rather than a actual father. I can tell he really loved his dad, and he feels horrible that, you know, it didn't work out. I just hope there is a little bit more of a, I don't know, like a happy ending to this. Oh, hey, look at that, I got mongols I can kill. Hi, guys. What, care if I join in on your training? That guy really didn't do anything at all to save his teammates. Okay, so there's another mission over here, so let's get this done. We'll do things as we go along. I think that's kind of like the more appropriate thing to do from now on. As unless we have a specific goal where we want to do it chronologically, of course.
Wreckage from the ship.
Oh, we're doing a mission based off his shipwreckage. Okay, I get it. Makes sense.
Watcher burns.
So we're seeing basically what happened then.
That smell. Mongol black powder.
Oh, it was sabotage? Might be.
Brother, Survivor?
Oh.
Rosa,
Hi.
not much time.
Who did this? Mongols?
No. A rival band. Traitors. Yamaneko and his crew made a deal with the Mongols. Mongols armed them with Wacha. Who are these raiders? Where can I find them? Ask Sugi. She can help. The village to the south, Red Casa. Warn her. They're coming.
Is this the same shipwreckage as mine, or is this different? I think this is my shipwreckage.
I hear the Watchers. Run!
Oh, well, goodbye, dude. Oh, escape from the fire? Oh, shit. Fuck is going on back here? I think this just was on complete accident that this was here. Hey, what's up? Yo, I didn't do anything. I'm trying to save your bitch ass. Got my foot! Ah! Oh, come on, man. Give me a fucking break. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're on the fucking boat. Well, that's kind of cool the way that I did that fucking run there. Run! Ah! Shit, they shoot far.
He said to look for Sugi in a village to the south. If the Mongols recruit more raiders.
So I gotta go all the way down there then. Alright, well, I don't have a fast travel, so I'm gonna have to just manually ride there. So find the woman named Sugi. So I gotta go through there, but I'm gonna go around. Now we're trying to go through the area I just went through, avoiding the fucking artillery. Is this the best cut through I can make? I have to go around the ladder. Oh, Coats and Conks, I'm on the bridge, right? Yep. Oh, I'm fighting.
Long ago.
Wait, I'm moving this.
Without me to guide you, your soul is doomed to wander the lower world. So weak and frail. Your weapons useless.
I'm surprised that they're making me replicate this.
You're not strong enough.
Okay, I just couldn't block. That just happened regardless. Okay, Jin's starting to lose his shit. He's starting to act this out now. That ain't good. Okay, for the most part, I'm pretty sure that this is now a straight shot. Hey, what's up, Zion? Welcome back, G. I'm very glad that you were here. Is that also, oh, I thought that we had someone else in there on stream avatars. I couldn't tell. By the way, though, thank you for tuning back in, G. I appreciate you. Yeah, we just started a side quest, my G. We indeed. Zion, if you don't mind me asking, what you been doing, G? Were you taking a dump? Are you taking a shit with the power of 1,000 suns? Just want to know, let me know, be social. Share with the class. Oh, monkeys. Oh. I was just curious why you're away, G. I was ready, this thing for my computer. I got you. Oh, reading this thing. Got ya. Alright, we're almost there. I like how that one of the versions you can get of his, like, attack is just, hey. It's not really that threatening, Jin. Oh, it stops at them? I scared ya. Thought I would continue because I thought I could get up to 5 guys with this 1v1 ability. Guess not. Alright, come on, Cage. Did you get a new PC? Is that mostly why you were asking? So I got a certain village. It's probably how I find the one woman, yes?
Must be the village. I should ask around. Someone must know this Sugi with the red kasa hat. A lot of smoke.
Your father fell in battle saving his only son. His reward is a warrior's death. Now you will carry on his legacy.
Did I make you proud, Father?
I feel like at the same time there, he was also talking about his uncle there for a second. Because remember, he did consider him a father at one point. Alright, so my question is, where the heck is the lady?
Signs of an attack. Looks recent. Locked. Still warm. Someone is living here.
You're looking for me? Why?
Oh, hi.
I mean you no harm, Sugi. My name is Jin. I was sent to warn you. The vessel that fired on your village belongs to someone named Yamaneko. I need your help to stop them.
They know I'm here. That means...
Should we leave? Draw them away?
No! No!
We don't know anything!
It's too late. Pack our things. Be ready to go when I return. Come with me, Jin.
Are we gonna save these people?
I'll avoid unnecessary risk.
It's the first time for everything, I suppose.
The fuck? What the hell's going on? Oh, it is them.
Yamaneko sends his regards.
Sebe, you always were his lapdog.
How do you like our new allies? Soon we'll be the most powerful crew on this island. Kill them all!
You sure about that? I'll still fuck you up. I'm gonna kill you first. Bye. You didn't live long. Neither did you. Or you. Hey, you want to go back to your chant? Come on, give me a or whatever the hell is this that you make. Yeah, I've heard of that game. Isn't that like a Roblox game, though? I think there's a Roblox interpretation of that game. Oh, these Mongol wannabes just really didn't live that long.
Come with me. Yamaneko's crew are careful. Well armed. Only dock at a specific time and location.
I take it you've met.
I was his first mate. Kept him from indulging his worst tendencies. For a time. When I met Sanpei, I didn't want to be that person anymore. But you don't just leave Yamaneko.
Tell me where his ship docks. I'll handle them.
We work together. Or not at all.
Just remember that goes both ways.
You're good with a blade. I have an idea we might be able to pull off. But I need to scout around first. Track down an old contact. There's an abandoned fishing village to the west.
I'll meet you there. Good luck.
You too.
So basically, her story, she's dealing with a crazy ex. So I guess that was only part of the one mission there then. We are now at the old fishing village, which is over here. So luckily I can just teleport over there really